my speech. I would just like to go back to 1989. This is the first, press conference what we had. You can see that here, Nava Patawdi, that is her dad, was one of the founding board of governors, one of the founding members of the board. We were very close, and today, after more than 28 years later, you find his daughter here. I mean, what a providence. In fact, I feel that all the cosmic forces have joined together and has they presented Zoya here. It is something really unbelievable. Mr. Nawa Farodi was a dear friend of mine, and in fact, we went to matches in Sharjah. As a kid, I used to also see him in Fatah Club, having drinks along with ML Jashima and all that. And he was one of the most stylish batsmen we ever produced. And now today, we have Zoya here, and it is something really wonderful. And you can't believe how small the world is. She is herself an icon, and not many people. I don't know how many people know that she is Oxford educated, and then she did her masters in London and all that. I think if you ask me personally, I think she's too much of an intellectual to be into films actually. She, with my brief interaction with her, I always find that, normally, I've dealt with a lot of stars and all these things, but to converse with them, after 5 minutes, I don't know what to talk. Because, you'll be listening. But, here you're talking about an intellectual beauty. She is beauty with brains, and beauty with a lot of humor, and somebody who is very spontaneous. In fact, her eyes speak for her. And I must say that, she's very, very, very cultured, literate and all that. And I believe she was also the favorite pet of Mr. Nawa Patawdi and Shelvana Tagore. So what I'm trying to tell you is, she's coming from an iconic family, but she's so simple and so humble and so well educated, well read, and so sophisticated. So, in fact, she has written a book. In fact, Sohail promised me that she's going to send me that book. And I'm sure, I think, meeting with intellectual people and all that, is, I think, something wonderful. I thank God that Country Club has been given to me. In fact, I was born in this fun industry because I love meeting people. I love interacting with people. And in my journey in my life, I have met almost a lot of people who are the top stars, even cricketers, even like M.F. Hussain, the painter and all that, artists and all that. So, but not for the Country Club, I would never have met them. So this makes life very interesting. I was just telling her, my day starts at about 5:30 in the morning. As at 5:30 in the morning, I wake up, I just open my phone, I see what are the emails come, and what are the things we have to this thing start, and then my secretary comes by 6:30. So my dear friends, except for 1 hour of swimming in between, I am there in the office most of the time. So what I'm trying to tell you is, this is a lot of hard work is involved. There are more than 8,000 people working for the Country Club, and we have got in about 55 centers around the world. And I think, God has been also kind here. We have given the largest number of room nights last year. About 50,000 room nights we have given, which is the highest in the country. It is all triggered from our global office, and it's all automated. It is something thanks to technology. I try to hard. I've got a nice team and all that. I tried hard to learn, because technology is a new thing, and but it is a fun thing. You could have. I wish I was born in this age, and anyhow, I think adapt to change is the most important thing. And all of us are become slaves to technology, slaves to internet. And my dear friends, that is where we are coming from. Today we are launching the new Millionaires card, and Zoya, of course, will be the guest of honor for launching the card. And like I was telling you, when I rang up Nawa Patawdi and I told him, Patawdi Sahab, you have to be on the board here. Incidentally, this property belongs to Patawdi's sister. He said, Rajeev, I have seen the place in its full bloom. I am sure in your hands, It will be a wonderful place you will create. I mean, I will definitely like to be on your board. It will be a great honor, and only you can do it, I said. Coming from the Nawab himself, who was one of the most sophisticated gentlemen those days, was a great inspiration and a great push for me. And then later on, we met once again a few times, and especially the billiards thing, he said, Rajiv, you have made us proud. What else, what compliment to be received from the world-class, iconic player like Nawab Patodi? Though he's my friend, I mean, he is more an icon. I think I'm just truly honored that, I'm calling him my friend. So, my dear friends, try to understand the historical significance of this beautiful property. He said that, you can take it to a different league altogether. I'm very much attached to this place, and I'm happy that you have taken over the place, and you will do a great job, wonderful job. Yes, my dear friends, last year has been it's been fantastic. In fact, our new concept called the Country Club Entrepreneurship Program, which we launched last year, has been a huge success. Lot of professionals. Entrepreneurship means entrepreneurs. Lot of youngsters from across the industry, especially from Mahindras and Sterlings and all that, they have joined. Here they get a 50% markup, which they give it to the club. They are not directly employed by the country club, but then they are like our DSA agents. And believe it or not, my dear friends, the entire north we have swept, entire western market we have swept. And if at all, our biggest strength today is our brand. Our brand has really taken over, and in this leisure industry, in this fun industry, we have, definitely played a very remarkable role. And we have finished about 30, and in the next 2 years, we are going to cross about 100. That is a new vertical which we are developing, and my dear friends, it is very innovative, this thing, and also especially when you see a lot of enthusiasts, people of 25 to 30 years, they earn maximum 25,000, 50,000. But with country club, they are making about 3-4 lakhs per month. It is definitely a game changer for the country club. And my dear friends, it gave me a great insight about how strong our brand is and how people are taking it. Because I to Hyderabad ka home, but Bombay I'm reminded about so many things. Like in Bombay, I'll tell you one incident which I want to share. One day I was coming with from Bombay to Hyderabad. Next to me, Rajesh Khanna was sitting. You know what he told me? He told me, "Hello, Mr. Thumbs Up Reddy." And I said, Rajesh Khanna Sahab, I'm so happy you are here. And I said, long back you made me very famous, because when I went after my BCom honors to Malaysia, my auntie was principal of a college, and they insisted that I sing this Hathi Mere Saathi song, Chal 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 Mere Saathi, Oh Mere Hathi, And these Malaysians can only rhyme, but they can't sing. And I was wearing the Rajesh Khanna's favorite kurta, and then I sang the song. I became a very big celebrity because of Rajesh Khanna. I told him that. He was so happy. He said, Reddy Sahab, I'll give you one advice only. Bombay, if you want to enter Bombay, think big. Don't think small. Because Bombay will give you only one chance. Bombay will never give you a second chance. That was the advice he gave. And today, I am very happy that he has given me such beautiful advice. And that, that really it sacked my mind. And from then onwards, I also, like our honorable former President Abdul Kalam ji, though he's coming from a moderately middle class family, he was telling, to think small is a crime. Jo bada sochta na, of course, you have to follow it with work. Nothing comes just like that.